Hello guys, and welcome to a new series I'm going to be calling Redstone Basics. And I'm just going to be teaching basically the basics of redstone. I'm just going to get some colored wool and grab some basic redstone materials, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is basically just what redstone is. Obviously, as you may know, you need some form of powering it, and this is basically kind of like electricity in Minecraft, and you can have different kinds of outputs. But if the redstone goes off to the side like this, it will not power it. Then there is methods of delaying the output, such as using repeaters. So if I just put this, if I turn this off, as you can now tell, it takes a little bit longer to get to it and turn off than previously. If I just do like this, throw it over here, and as you can tell, this one's powered almost instantly, and this one takes a little bit. The way the repeaters work, basically a redstone signal can only be extended, I think it's 15 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which if you hit F3 on the right side, you can see right here, it'll say power 15. And now visually you can see the signal's getting weaker the further away you get, and then if I try to place another redstone, it will not be powered, but a repeater will immediately bring the power back up to 15. And different amounts of delay can be added by the repeater. This is 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and 4 ticks. I can show that right here. If I just throw a lever right there, you can see like they come from that side in, and then same thing on powering. And that is the most basic part of redstone. Now we can look at different forms of inputs. You can have different pressure plates, the different buttons, levers, torches, blocks, redstone. Tripwire hook with a string running across it. 2 more pressure plates. The daylight sensor. And yeah, I changed some settings on my microphone, so it might sound a little better than it normally does. Hopefully. And now oops, that's the wrong command. That would be right. Okay. So now, first of all, let me get our repeaters so they don't interfere with each other. So these are just the basic, some of the most basic forms of input. Obviously there's other things like comparators going out of a chest, trap chest, and we'll probably get into that during later videos. The daylight sensor obviously detects if it's day or night and how far it is into it. So right now the power is 3 because it's in the middle of the day. It's set to night. And if I set time set day, what's the power? 5. Time set 0 might work. No. If I set time set 16,000, yeah, as you can tell, it's lost power. And I'm gonna set this to peaceful because I don't want all those mobs here. And I'm gonna go back to time set day. And you see it's powered again. Now the way these work, obviously if you stand on them, then you get a certain amount of power. I'm just gonna go ahead and change these out for redstone dust instead of repeaters, so I can show you basically how this works. So the light one, the gold one, these are both weighted pressure plates, and the gold one will raise quicker than the iron one will, and they do it by the amount of different entities on them. So like stacked items don't count or whatever. But you see I put all this stuff on here, and this one still won't go up, but the other one went up fairly quickly. That's basically how those work. Tripwire, you just walk through the string and it obviously turns it on. The redstone block, you can obviously move it with the piston or whatever, and that's how that works. Redstone torches are quite interesting. If I bring a signal into the block, you can see the torch turns off. Yep, that's basically how they work. These are one of the most useful and basic redstone materials needed. We'll be talking about that a lot in later episodes. Obviously levers, different types of buttons. You may be wondering the difference in wooden and stone buttons, and that's just wooden holds the signal out longer, and I think it's the same for pressure plates. Yeah, you can see the signal just lasts longer. And also with, this is very interesting, with both wooden and stone ones, or both buttons and pressure plates, the stone ones cannot be activated by arrows while the wooden ones can. Yeah, just something to watch out for. And those are a lot of the basic forms of input. Obviously not all of them, but some of them. And now I'm just going to show a few possible outputs you can have. So now I have a few examples of different outputs you can have. One a little bit more complicated, but most of these are fairly simple. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to throw repeaters on here. So this first one is just some iron trapdoors, and it works the same for regular trapdoors. You power them and they just close up like that. Pretty cool. Obviously doors, all the different wooden ones and the iron one, you can activate using power, which obviously usually you would want to be below it or above it or something like that. Power and lamps, and then this one is just a couple different sticky pistons set up to eventually power this power lamp, which I can show you. If I just do that, it'll push that one up, which will send power to this one and power that. Not too complicated, pretty basic. And this is now just bud powered, and yeah, just break that and reset it. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Just the most basic stuff. And actually tell me how you guys like the thumbnail for this episode, because most of my thumbnails have been very similar so far on my channel, and I want to make this one look a little bit more unique. So yeah, just tell me that, and bye. See ya.